We like to think when people experience Langmeil, they experience what's at the heart of the Barossa. It's a family-owned winery that is behind the whole philosophy of the winemaking here. The grounds are a family farm originally. Our name Langmeil is the name of a village that was established here on this site in 1842, one of the early Lutheran German settlements of the Barossa, and it was just 12 families then. The particular property we're on was owned by the Auric family, a gentleman called Christian Auric, a humble local blacksmith, and his little blacksmith shop's still on the property. He built that here so he had somewhere to ply his trade. A little trading hub was built around that, hence we're blessed with a lot of the lovely old ironstone original buildings on the block. That's also where we find the humble beginnings of the wine industry. We're very blessed in South Australia, generally speaking. We are the youngest state of a very young nation, but there's a very nasty little wine bug in the wine world called phylloxera. Phylloxera likes to munch on the roots of vines, and historically it devastated the globe. South Australia's never had that, so the Barossa I like to describe as a bit of a time capsule in that respect. There are more 100-plus-year-old vines surviving in this valley than anywhere else in the world. The fact that we've got that living history here is quite a surprise to many. And of course, keeping in mind we're a small family-owned winery, so we're not producing massive quantities. So the only way small family-owned operators like ourselves can stay in the game is to produce quality, and old vines help us achieve that. So older vines, they're about quality. They're certainly not about high yield, but those lower yields bring with them their own advantage, and they allow you to be very hands-on in the winemaking techniques. So on our scale, these old vineyards, we still hand prune, we hand pick. That obviously helps with the quality of the fruit. When we're pruning, we're selecting bud, we're restricting yield to ensure that we get better quality in the yield that remains. And then right through the process, we don't crush the fruit as such, we just destem. So we're just knocking the berries off the stalks, we're letting them bleed their juice out. We still ferment in big open fermenters. We stand there and for a few hours each day pump the wine out from under the cap and back over the skins. So the wine's got to gently leach its way through those skins, drawing out tannins, that richness of colour, that intensity. But it's gentle, it's not tearing up skins and breaking up seeds, so you don't get that harshness in the wine. And then we have the joy of jumping in there barefoot with a shovel and shoveling it into basket presses, where it'll get pressed out over an 18 to 24-hour period. And those sorts of processes, they're time consuming and they're labour intensive. You can't do them on a massive commercial scale. But at our sort of scale, we can and still do apply those methods to our winemaking. We have the whole world come through our cellar door, basically. You know, all sorts of nationalities, all sorts of age groups, genders, different levels of interest in wine, and we just want to share. We want to share the story. And the number of people who have left saying they'll never look at a bottle of wine the same way again. They never really understood what was behind it. And I love the old saying that a candle loses nothing of its light by lighting another candle. We love to share.